We're about to piece together an incredible story. A story of defiance, loss, and memory. And it's all unlocked from a single document. It's a voice from the past that, well, at first glance, keeps its secrets locked away pretty tight.
So take a look at this. What you're seeing here is a chronicle, a poem written over 100 years ago in the Hausa language, but using an Arabic script called Ajami. It's beautiful, it's dense, it's historical, and for most of us, it's completely unreadable. A voice just trapped on the page.
And that's the real mystery, isn't it? What powerful story was so important that someone took the time to painstakingly write it all down for future generations? That's what we're going to find out.
Right, so how do we unlock this thing? How do we let this voice speak again after more than a century of silence? Well, like any good puzzle, we need a key.
And here it is. On the left, you've got the original chronicle. And on the right, a typed document that's basically our Rosetta Stone. This second text is what gives us the names, the dates, and all the crucial context we need to finally understand the first.
And boom, there it is. The title on that typed document says it all. The Martyrs of Hadejia. All of a sudden, we have a time, a place, and a subject. This isn't just any old poem. It's the story of a battle fought on April 25, 1906.
So what does this tell us? It means this document is a first-hand account of resistance against the British colonial invasion of what is now northern Nigeria. This is history, told not by the victors, but by the people who were actually there, fighting.
This one date, right here, this is the anchor for the entire story. It was on this day that the emir, or leader, of Hadejia, a man named Muhammadu, led his warriors into a fight they probably knew they couldn't win, but one they felt they had to wage.
And what's amazing is how personal this poem is. It's not some dry account. It names the leader, Sarki Muhammadu, the emir. And it doesn't just mention him, it actually records his words and his leadership on that fateful day.
And this is the heart of it. The chronicle captures the absolute spirit of the resistance, attributing words just like these to their leader. It's a declaration that they weren't just fighting for territory, they were fighting for their way of life.
Okay, but here's the thing. This story isn't just about one leader. Not at all. The poem is a testament to the collective courage of everyone who stood with him, and it gives a voice to the many who fell.
I mean, the verses pull these names right out of the battle. Dan Mena Yakuba, Sarkin Dawaki, Sarkin Yaki Abakar Chillin. The author carefully listed the warriors to make sure they would not be forgotten. It's like a memorial being written in real time.
So you have to understand, this was so much more than just storytelling. By writing down these names and these events, the author was doing something incredibly profound. They were performing an act of remembrance, seizing their own narrative and bearing witness to their own history.
Okay, so now let's go back to that second document, the typed list, because this takes that act of bearing witness and makes it formal. It gives us a stark, solemn look at the real human costs of that day.
So here it is, the full list. Alon Shahidan Hadejia, the list of the Martyrs of Hadejia. It's a roll call of the dead, created to ensure their sacrifice was officially recorded and remembered by their own community.
And when you look closer, you find these incredible details. Check out number 5. Koroma Fatunma, and look what's written right there next to her name, in parentheses, Jerumase, which means the heroine, a woman warrior specifically honored among the fallen. Wow, it's just a powerful reminder of who stands up when everything is on the line.
The list names 17 martyrs. 17 individuals who are now remembered by name, their identities preserved against the erasing force of time and conquest.
But maybe the most moving part is the very last line. Number 18 isn't a name. It's an acknowledgement of the rest of the martyrs whose names were not found. Think about that. Even the unknown are being remembered here. That act of remembrance itself, that's the final, crucial honor. So after all that, what's the big takeaway? Why does all of this matter so much? Because these two documents, when you put them together, they give us something incredibly rare, history, told from the ground up. I mean, think about it. The official British colonial records, they might just call this a minor skirmish, a footnote in the grand story of imperial expansion. But the Hadejia Chronicle, that gives us the human story. The names, the words, the courage, the grief. It's a powerful counter-narrative. And that really is the ultimate takeaway. The power of these documents isn't just in the history they tell, but in the simple fact that they exist at all.
They are proof that a community refused to let its heroes be forgotten, preserving its own story in its own language for its own people.
And that kind of leaves you with this one big lingering question, doesn't it? If this one incredible story was just sitting there waiting to be understood, just imagine how many other histories, how many other chronicles of courage are out there right now waiting in some archive, written in a script, in a language we don't yet understand.